funnily enough, something that's really hits you out of the blue is the minefield coming into Mauritania, because there are no signs that there's a minefield, and you will see the odd sort of disabled car at the side of the road, but that might be because it's been stripped by because it broke down or whatever. But actually there is a minefield, and if you want to go for a pee stop, just pee on the road. You don't walk off into the bushes and pee, even if there are people around you. You just pee at the side of the road.
It has always been a dream of Julian's to cross the magnificent Sahara Desert. Every year competitors gather for the most grueling race on the motorsports calendar. Months of planning and preparation have all led to this, the famous Dakar Rally. Blood, sweat and tears, thousands of work hours and millions of euros have been spent in pursuit of glory. This all seemed a little bit too much for Julian, so he decided to start his own rally.
We're here at the entrance to the Paris-Dakar Rally, and we've just been refused entry. We actually got the head honcho down, and he very politely said, no, we've never heard of you, and we've never heard of the Plymouth Banjul challenge.
Join us now as we follow in Julian's footsteps, crossing 7 countries, 2 continents and 1 big desert, in a car that cost £100. No money, no sense, no worries. It's the Plymouth Banjul Challenge.
We've broken down.
Yes, for one team, the Plymouth to Banjul rally kicks off from Hilton near Huntingdon. Unlike the better known and more expensive Paris-Dakar rally, more than 300 adventurers have spent £100 on a car to get them to the Gambia.
Good luck. I'll keep that on.
So 6 months of kind of hassles and preparations. I could bore you with that, but I figure, hey, let's just get the hell out of here.
It wasn't long before Betsy, our so-called support vehicle, ran into trouble. With absolutely no mechanical knowledge between us, we were forced to call in the professionals. We didn't want to cramp his style, so...
We go for a pint. Come on.
Round your bar.
Right, let's go to the bar.
It was very late when we eventually limped into Plymouth, so we had to find some temporary accommodation. This looked like a suitable spot last night, when it was dark and we were drunk.
Look at that, man. 20 past 10.
Feeling fragile, we headed to the famous Plymouth Hoe for the momentous start. We were expecting brass bands and ticker tape, only to find Hugh, alone, with his knackered Volvo.
I'm getting a real feeling of deja vu here. We've broken down again in the VW. We think it's the points. We're waiting for another guy, because we actually gave it a go this time.
What makes me laugh is we were adjusting the mixture going, oh, we've almost got it! We got it!
It's working! And it wasn't doing shit, really, was it? We're gonna. This time we're gonna really pay attention, because I think it's just this problem with the points, and hopefully we can get going. In fact, here's the man who can sort us out.
check this out. This is the kind of shit that we need to be going to Africa with. Out of all the spare parts that we needed, we didn't get anything except some spare fuses and a fan belt. And none of those have gone wrong yet. It's points, and we're going to sort those out actually. So we're stupid, but we know we're stupid, and that almost makes us clever.
Another kick over.
Still in England, and we've used the services of professionals twice. It doesn't look good for our support vehicle Betsy. Penny, the £100 Peugeot, is running like a dream. There'll be no RAC cover in the desert. We have to seek out some mechanics on this rally at tomorrow's London Hyde Park start.
We're ready to go. We're in Hyde Park, and it is the start day. Let's get it done.
He asked you whether you got any kind of permit sticking on your dashboard.
No, we don't. We're not going to be here for long.
How long would it
The
take?
cars are supposed to be turning up at 11, and we're going to be leaving at 12.
Let's go say hello to some of the other teams then. And he asked me to come along, and I think I was a drunk when I agreed to it, you know.
That's how you get someone to agree to something like this, isn't it?
He was like, "You want to come?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, mate, why not? You know, sounds good. Drive to Africa, you know."
Well, hopefully the day goes a little bit better from now on, because when we got out of the gates of where we're staying last night, we've already had a car accident. 1 metre out of the gate.
It wasn't an accident. It was a little scrape, mate.
We just ploughed into a car
And we
pretty
kept
much.
going.
And we did the runner. 'Cause we're dodgy motherfuckers. We're dodgy boys. So.
Hey, you were driving, mate. You know, it's nothing to do with
you
it.
know, aiding Gambian education.
Ironically, they've spelt education wrong.
The only one word they had to spell bloody wrong.
We thought it'd be an extra layer to protect the paintwork. You know, because it's such beautiful shade of blue we've got there. We thought the next owners won't want that spoiled by driving into people, or Dan's driving into people. So we thought we'd protect it with fragile tape. Because I bought lots.
It's as legal as it's gonna get. Still in the spirit that we need to go on, you know? No idea.
The battery went flat over the last weekend, so we had to bump start it last night. And other than that, we put our names on it.
Take care, yeah. Take
Look after
care.
yourself, mate. Yeah. Be safe.
Bye bye.
Good time.
Be careful. Enjoy it.
Happy New
Just
Year.
enjoy it.
No tax, no insurance, no MOT, no worries, no cents. We're all good. And they're off. I wish I'd got that on film. And, we all got away pretty nicely from Hyde Park, except for Stuart's sketchy red light manoeuvre, which almost killed us all on the first 100 metres of the rally. That's the guys in front. Yeah. Hello, mate. What's happened? Skippy's had a what? They hit a curb at the roundabout. The car can't start. Oh, mate, you've called probably the most useless team in us. We had the RAC out yesterday.
Hopefully she is.
Have we broken down already?
Well,
they're solid old cars, aren't they?
kind of, yeah, we just ran over the gutter at the traffic lights.
We'll probably end up breaking down before we hit Dover, but if you were a kind of, spiritual dude, you'd say, there's an omen in that somewhere, isn't there? We got to keep this paper. Yeah. We've made it to Dover. We can see the sea straight ahead of us here.
It was great to see that there were more teams in this rally. It's not a race, but considering we did start from Plymouth, and due to the fact that Hugh is trying to get this ferry from another port, Rally Ace are at this moment rally leaders. Hugh was not alone in his stupidity. We had been told that the fix was a temporary measure and done nothing about it. Betsy was not sounding good.
Any mechanics amongst you? We fixed it ourselves this time. No RAC or anything like that, mate.
We're the only ones who've had drama so far, aren't we? No. You guys keep crashing. I mean,
Oh no, it's just me. I'm a dodgy drama.
Well, at the moment, we're sat waiting for the ferry. It's just coming up 6 o'clock. We're currently 20 minutes late from departure time, and we haven't even got the ferry yet. So we're just sat here.
Doing well.
as soon as we get on this boat, our map ends, doesn't it? Yeah, we've got an English map. We had an English map. We didn't have an English map.
Most people didn't actually have a London map.
No, we didn't have London map.
We didn't have I thought we'd be the only idiots without one.
No. There's going to be loads on this trip, mate. Here we go. Let's see Betsy starts.
We were on our way to France, and having fixed Betsy ourselves, we were feeling extremely confident.
So did you hear the announcement just now? The reason it's been delayed is they got engine problems. Can we go down and have a look? Where's the captain? Come on, we'll be under away in a minute. We'll sort this out. Rally Ace has made it to the continent, and we thought only a couple of hours ago that things were looking a little bit grim for Betsy. The old girl had a little bit of a cough and a splutter and died on us. But we are in France, Boulogne. Frog's legs, snails, that sort of stuff.
Having picked up our old friend Hempy, the idea was to spend the night at a comfortable farmhouse.
Oh, I know these guys from the rally that we did from Pakistani border to Calcutta, which was a really intense trip. In the back of me there's the beautiful Taj Mahal. That's the end of my trip. Luckily, I'm really happy to leave this country. It's a big shithole, and because we had such a fun time there, and there's a new rally going on now, and I thought I'd just jump in.
Oh, that was fucking easy. Huh? No problem. We lost everybody on the first roundabout.
As soon as I jumped in, the car broke down.
5,20, 5,20 €.
It's come to this basically. We're stuck outside a place called Bethune, I think, in somewhere outside Lille, basically in northern France, and absolutely freezing right now.
We did quite a lot of repair work on it today. There was a broken seal around a something, and there was something else that was not connected to something else, and a couple of hoses that weren't there that we sort of plugged in somewhere.
We're all tired, we're all cold, and feeling, like the adventure that we knew it was going to be started for us 4 days ago. Everybody else turned up at Hyde Park today, and just, and some people have got nice cars and stuff, and we're like, wait a minute, we're in this old banger, and they're all sitting in a nice farmhouse at the moment, drinking red wine and getting warm, and probably laughing at us.
If it hadn't been for the fact that Hempy is here, and that they served coffee about this big, I would have thought it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Exactly the same thing happened.
Deja vu.
Mind you, we one screw short of a spark. I think we should have gotten an extra screw in the hoe in Plymouth.
This piece here is what caused us all the trouble last night. A little screw goes a long way.
Well, the dude from the garage, the owner, just came out. Looks like he's got some spare points that just about fit a Volkswagen. So you're going to try and put it in and see what happens. Might be able to start it and drive up today.
This chap here has just really helped us guys out.
Saved the day.
We're very, very grateful for him. Monsieur, thank you. Merci beaucoup. Bonne route. Merci.
Meanwhile, on the other side of town, at the cosy farmhouse, the other competitors were slowly rising and making their final checks and adjustments. Some of them needed to make more adjustments than others. We had all signed up for the heat of the Sahara and forgotten about the cold of France, so with considerable reluctance, the convoy headed out into the miserable French morning. Meanwhile, the A10
on the later Z update, you might be helpful here. Bordeaux, Nantes, A10, coming out at the bottom of Paris, right? And we have to go direction to France. This is the way. Stay with this one. And that's taking us all the way back to the fucking north. I've got A3 and A1. Take the A3. A1. No, take the A3. It's going to get quite complicated, boys. A3 or A1, but one says Lyon and Nantes and Bordeaux. That's where the A1 goes straight into. Now what you're going to do, the A3 is going to loop around Paris. You're actually, Paris is here, now just over there. As far as I can see on here, you're going to follow it around until it ends at the A4. At which point, on the A4, we need to head west just for a kilometre. Kill this man shit. The A86. We need junction 5 of this, whatever that is. Yeah. Okay, so it should be the next junction. It's a bit confusing, really. Yeah, well, this map's terrible. It's got numbers all over. Yeah. We're on the farm track. Yeah, so they fucked it up coming around Paris. They got lost. We need to be going to every... Yeah, we're good. We're all good. We're all good. It was just a silly little fucked up, stupid French bit of design. Yes. Oh! Right now it's
The convoy somehow managed to meet up and share a meal. Spirits were high while we had made it this far. Team Skippy were the only ones complaining, and that was to each other, about each other.
The power steering doesn't kick in. Well, it's mainly around roundabouts, and then you can just feel it go, and you're trying to pull it really hard. So,
well, see, that's what happened when I crashed into the car when we came out of the gates the other day. So, oh well, so it doesn't really matter. We're unprepared. We've got all the tools in the world, but no spare parts to fit them. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting when we start breaking down. I know I've got no mechanical experience at all, apart from changing tyres. So,
it's just really heavy.
What do you whinge about, you woman? Oh, that's not good. That sound.
What do you try to steal that?
That is very new, isn't it?
Yeah, stop engine.
Okay, we need to pull over at the next place. Keep going for now.
Listen to that.
Yeah, it should be terrible.
Got no power.
I don't know roundabouts you can pull off somewhere. Just keep going.
No brakes. No brakes.
Fuck me.
No brakes.
Okay, we're fucked.
No nothing.
Just pull down the side road, man.
I can't, man. There's no brakes. There's no power.
Okay, fuck. I'm getting down and pushing.
Gotta push.
Here we go. This is going to get exciting, isn't it? Should probably do it.
What the hell's going on, Skippy?
Lee's comment about having all the spare parts but no mechanical ability to use them proved to be incorrect. There were plenty of mechanics, but no spare parts.
The guys from Team Skippy broke down about half an hour after our dinner to break this evening, and after about an hour and a half on the roadside thinking that we'd got it fixed, it turns out that it was a leak in their water pump. We've had to tow them for the last 180 kilometres so that we can get them here and hopefully get it fixed in the morning, and then get them back on the road.
Meanwhile, on the other side of town, Dave and Max from Team Teams settled down with a nightcap. With the dawn of a new day, it wasn't looking good for Team Skippy and the caddy. In a desperate effort to save their ride, they were forced to rely on French mechanics.
Maybe it's the end of the life of this.
And with that, the caddy was laid to rest. With Dave and Max, it was a slow start. Unaware of Team Skippy's problems, they were up early and preparing their motor. Nobody likes to get up this early when it's this cold.
We're at about 1,000 metres in the Massif Central on our way down towards the Millau Bridge. We're actually stopping because we're thinking of taking this with us as our own mobile kind of SOS telephone.
It's all good for Rally Ace. Betsy is running like a charm. Stuart's driving nicely. There's no cars on the road. We went through a bit of snow back there and that was pretty chilly. But it's all good now, the sun's out. I'm sure it's still bloody freezing out there, but we're just going to keep staying on the road and keep pushing forward. Team is somewhere ahead of us, David and Max, who shared a very cosy Formula 1 hotel, F1 hotel with us last night. We've lost Alan because he got in with Team Skippy, and Team Skippy blew up. And it's all over for the caddy, and hopefully it's not all over for Team Skippy. We'll hopefully be able to take one or even two of them in the back of the combi because she's running so sweetly. So we've got Hempy in the back here, Stuart driving and myself, and we're cruising down to the Millau Bridge, and I think we're going to meet up with the rest of the convoy down there.
We come over the Massif Central, topped out about 1,100 metres. We had a good layer of snow, it was nice and cold in here, and yeah, we've just stopped for a pee basically. Let's sort the camera out. About 120 clicks away from lunch, and hopefully meeting up with the rest of the convoy again. I think might be ahead of us, it's sad to say. So good. Just back on really.
Oh, what a glorious day it is today. We're going up to Milan Bridge, and the sun is shining, and we probably can see the whole bridge in its full length, and that's got to be something, because this is I believe the second biggest bridge or highest bridge in the world, which is very, very interesting to see, because the other one you have to see, I believe it's somewhere in Canada.
It was great to reach the Millau Bridge. It was even better to find out that the convoy was behind us. However, we needed a break.
I'm going to stop at the next services, and we're going to have something to eat, and we're going to have a well-deserved coffee break. It's about this time of day when some of us start getting a little bit antsy, so I think we really need to get some food in us before we start ripping each other to pieces.
We're heading down probably to Barcelona tonight, that's where we're aiming for. It's another 300 kilometres or so, and hoping to crash there for the night so the Aussies can find a car tomorrow morning first thing. Been on the road for 5 or 6 hours now. It's cold and it's now getting dark, so that'll be fun.
We broke down.
What
It's not here. Well, I wish I knew what happened. Well, what happened to the car?
Oh, it just didn't like hills. I think it was towing a Chevy for
Really
200
struggled.
kilometres yesterday, and it didn't like the hill, so it started to cry like automatic transmission fluid.
Everywhere, and a big puff of smoke, and that was it.
That's where the big guy ran.
Staying tonight.
No idea. Barcelona.
Yeah.
This is how organised we are. Stuart said there's somewhere near Barcelona that begins with M.
Welcome to Spain. What happened to the days of getting your passport stamped?
We just drove through.
Here we are. Country number 3 of 7.
Andy, Dom, and the Peugeot had made it to Spain. It wasn't long, however, until they too started having trouble. What do you expect from a £100 car? place that Dom thought began with an M did, sort of. Tossa del Mar, a sleepy Spanish fishing town on the coast. In the summer, it's busy with hordes of tourists creating a lively scene. This, however, was definitely not the summer. The place was dead. We were lucky to even find a bar.
It's our first day of no troubles with Betsy.
Amazingly, some of the other teams managed to find the same bar. The mood was good, but the Peugeot was having difficulties. Andy was also having issues with Dom's driving.
Well, you're going to need some bungee straps for inside the car to pack everything down.
We've definitely got a speed ticket in France, but we don't give a fuck because it's in France. And we're in a French car that's not even registered anywhere that we know of anyone that's registered.
Oh, come on with a rally car! Fucking stuff flying all over in the back.
It doesn't belong to any of us, so we don't care. So fuck you, French police. You're not going to be able to give us a speeding ticket.
And in the end they got it going and they said just keep going and don't stop the engine at all now. So we've just come through and not stopped. So we don't know if it'll start again in the morning, so who knows. We are the champions!
One and a half pints of lager each. That's all they've had. And they think they're fucking rock stars.
Have you driven my car drunk? Are you drunk?
Fucking fool.
Well, I may have driven it drunk, but at least I didn't drive it camp. Take control, mate. Right. Conditions of the start all over. What we're going to do and conditions. Oh, hello.
And with that, the night drew to a close under the shadow of the Castle del Tossa.
We're on the C32 to Barcelona. And behind us, as you can't see, isn't the Peugeot. Because they're not there. We've left them behind somewhere. And we're hoping soon they'll catch up with us. The rest of the convoy, unusually, is ahead of us. And way ahead of us, as I imagine. They left a little bit earlier than us this morning.
Yeah, we're going to have a nice look at Barcelona, but we'll probably still be here when it's dark. Yeah, I'm telling you.
We really wanted to avoid Barcelona as we were well behind, but we blew it. It's not easy navigating in this city.
You have to be Spanish to make a traffic light here.
Hours of time and rubber burnt on the endless ring road looking for the C34.
Ring of fire, the ring of fire. Burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. The ring of fire, the ring of fire.
Which way? That way?
Follow that bus.
Yeah, follow the bus.
At last, we've got the promise of some sun. We've been heading south for 500-600 k's and it's been absolutely freezing. The last time we saw any sun was in Dover, but the sun's poking its head out. In fact, it's actually blue sky all around. And the van, for the first time, has gone above 10 degrees inside. It was down to about -5 the other night. The top half of the van anyway, from the waist up. I still can't really feel my nether regions and my feet have gone to sleep. I'm just going to try and move my toes a bit. Yeah, they're still cold actually. Not frostbite situation just yet, but I have got my long johns on and they ain't coming off just at this moment. Obviously I'm driving, but hopefully now we've got sun. We should see some sand soon because we're heading towards the coast and we'll be back on familiar territory. For all those guys back in Koh Tao, I hope it's raining there because we're heading to the sun of Africa.
We've made quite a lot of ground today, seeing as we kind of woke up quite late. We all met with all of the teams together down in Tossa del Mar. Had probably 6 or 7 beers too many, I reckon, and we were all feeling a little bit sorry for ourselves this morning. But Hempy did most of the driving, and we've pushed on through rainstorms and all sorts of wind and terrible weather.
Yeah, I'm doing all right at the moment. I think another hour or so, and probably it would be nice to get some kind of sleep.
Andy and Dom have gone off on another route down to the coast at Almira, so hopefully we'll find a spot to stay fairly soon because we're all absolutely exhausted. It's been a long day.
Waking up on the beach this morning covered in sand wasn't the best way, and certainly nursing the hangover. I'm definitely up for a bit of luxury, or at least a little bit of space.
Yesterday we made up, we drove about 850, 900 Ks because of one incident that happened the night before. The night before we were still ahead, we number 1 in the race and it was all going very, 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 very good. We were excited and nobody actually could beat us, but due to binge drinking, we lost the lead and we came last.
It's so much better, a nice bed and a shower, it makes a big difference not waking up in a tent covered in sand with a hangover from hell.
It's a hell of a lot nicer than it was driving in that storm last night. And Hempy's girlfriend texted through last night that there were 130 km/h winds sweeping across Spain. So Betsy was really struggling. We had to get it down to sort of 70-80 k's an hour, otherwise she was just being blasted all over the road and amongst the trucks. And driving like that for a couple of hours is just exhausting. So to get up this morning, snow, no problem. It's nice and clear, the visibility's good. It looks like at the mountains ahead, it looks like it's clearing up and we might even get some sunshine. I'll tell you what, the view is spectacular. And the good news is, it's nice and sunny and blue skies. And breathe some mountain air. We could see Africa from the peaks of Sierra Nevada, and on a glorious day like this, life felt good. We'd travelled a long way to be here, suffered numerous heartaches, and the real adventure starts tomorrow, when we meet the other international teams too lazy to come to Plymouth. Heading to Africa was on everyone's minds. Today, however, was for some snowboarding, in celebration of Dave from Team Team's birthday.
Click the seatbelt, clunk, click, every trip.
The way down was extremely scary. The recipe of mountain roads, Stuart's driving and a braking system from a 30-year-old van was a recipe for disaster.
And you're going to be able to see for the first time what happened to people in a
pump them if they stop working, yeah?
Yeah, and try to
Do you want to just
brake
stop
a bit
here for a
earlier.
second? So I can just get my fucking
Let's do it.
balls back
Yes,
in my
mate.
pants.
Henry, yes.
Try to brake a bit earlier.
I was, but it was no brakes, mate. I mean, literally, I was right down.
Nice view, but we actually almost ended up down there a little bit too quickly for my liking. Brakes failed coming down to this corner right here, so this is exactly where we would have gone off and we would have ended up down there.
Oh man, mon Dieu. Yeah, see, there's nothing there, and then when you pump them, what's that mean?
Yeah, it's oil, probably, you know. And so you pump them and then the oil comes up and then it brakes.
Maybe have to top up the brake fluid.
Yeah.
Most definitely. Most fucking definitely. They were feeling a bit spongy all the way down, and I was thinking that's not right. And then, yeah.
Do you smell something?
That's oil. But that's always where you smell when it stands still. That's oil smell. Because that smoke. Oh, the car's on fire.
My legs are still shaking and my voice is probably quivering because that was really serious.
What, did it just too hot then or something? Or
I don't know, I think maybe there's no brake fluid.
Right. Yeah, we're down on it as well actually.
Oh, you?
We're a bit low.
So I think,
Okay.
but we don't even know where to fill it up with brake fluid.
That's the oil fluid. It has brake now, but if you let it go for a bit, it goes back.
What's that?
See?
Yeah, no brake.
No brake, but it's pumping.
Yeah,
it's
sure.
coming back.
Yeah, but where's
the oil?
Back on level ground, still alive, we headed south for Tarifa. After driving down the mountain in first gear and nearly crashing into a Mercedes-Benz, we cautiously pulled into the hotel in Tarifa. We were not the only team having problems. Team Skippy were without a car.
We're here in Tarifa, we're one of the last teams to arrive, I think. We've just struggled to get a beer actually, and this is tasting really, really good. As you can see behind us, there's loads of other international idiots and weirdos who have turned up for this mad rally, and now we really feel that we're amongst it. So, it's all good, mate. Cheers. Cheers, Alan. Happy days.
If we don't get a motor, I'm going to be fucking a hell lot funnier with you guys. Seriously.
We had been the last to arrive and were playing catch up in many ways. The next scenes were filmed under the influence of alcohol.
Bluebell was a Mazda 121, 1302 cc's, surging, ass-kicking power. You know, well, you know.
The talk today is about almost getting off the cliff. That's nothing. We almost crashed into a brand new Mercedes 500.
No,
Heavy. The question, she almost crashed into us.
But she was hot.
I mean, that was more scary than going over the cliff.
Must be 220 pounds. It included the MOT and a free tank of petrol, and we've had to spend no money on it at all. We've got a high-end stereo system with one loudspeaker.
They drove 1.5 hours to pick me up in Leiden, and then they forgot all the car papers. So,
Which was hidden in a safe place.
That was bad.
So hidden in a safe place, they couldn't find it anymore. So, with another car, because our car had a flat tire, and I went to the garage to fix it, because there was also another car of mine.
She has the biggest tits.
Yeah, so we showed the tits.
Did the tits work?
Yeah,
Oh yes, we got
definitely.
2 new tires.
He said he was slowing down and he saw his our car, just let off the brakes and just rolled into it 10 miles out. Tried to push it into the car next to us. Such a bastard.
Alright, the champion of the Banjul Rally! Oh, there we go, and he's gone. He's out here. I've got the beer. I got 5
Orange, baby.
5,000 euros.
5,000 euros.
5,000
So we made a pit stop at Madeira.
Boys, I do want to marry her, but I'm not. But I'm an uber pussy. Is that the word you look for? Oh, you fucking Gillian, my co-navigator, non-driver, is incapable of driving. She's very, very capable of reading a map. You know. There you go. You ask her who printed it, and she'll tell you straight away, instantly. You know, it's like Bartholomew. Yeah. I'll tell you where the roads go, fucking no chance. Give us some soul, Jerry! Show me money! There's 600 roads that go south from fucking London, right? One of them will get you here. So it's 600 to one that have arrived.
They had a smoke and a pancake.
Yeah, your first one at home. Some girl fights, you know. Cat fights. Yeah. Yeah. Terrible.
What's the best thing you brought with you? Other than your navigator?
Gillian's the best thing I've brought.
Trying to avoid the prospect of riding with us, the Skippy boys decided to try to purchase an auto on España.
3 días. Anterior la había vendido ya. 3 días.
3 days.
Nice.
Okay. No joy for this
obviously
car.
didn't steal one for us. Apparently another 3 days, which is a bit too late.
No, I think he might have got stolen and got sold 3 days ago. But we'll see. We'll keep going. We got some leads in near Gibraltar, so we'll head in there and see what we can do.
I'm sure we'll find something.
We're not giving up then?
No, never
We'll
give
get
up.
to Gambia one way or another.
Mate, we have to. That's what it's all about. So maybe the Ford.
Yeah, Gibraltar, here we come.
Story is, we forgot about the siesta that happens every night and every afternoon in Spain. We've rocked up too late, so there's no one here at the moment.
Probably not for another 2 hours, so.
We need someone.
We
do need someone to speak Spanish.
We do. Purchase automobile.
Cheap?
Drive?
No.
Why no? No car, no automobile. Okay. Graphics.
happy.
We come from Bochum, Germany, that's near to Cologne, and we had a way of 2,950 km from there to here, and yeah, no breakdowns up to now, and we hope we won't have any breakdowns on the way down.
You guys need the screwdriver? I got it right here.
Finish. We are going to change the springs because we already have several very individual spring distance kits in here, but it's not enough. The cars were still very low, and we're going to put in some springs from a Volkswagen, I don't know, from another one.
The new one is a lot stronger, and the car lifts a little up now.
Okay, it's done. It's fixed.
Unseen.
Untried, untested, yeah. Undone.
Yeah, no keys, no paperwork, no nothing.
That shouldn't be on video.
It's been a pleasure again, driving with these boys to a different strange and undeveloped countries like France and Spain. And it's happy to say with a relief in my heart that I can leave again.
As soon as I jumped in, the car broke down.
It's been a wonderful trip. We had some major breakdowns and we had some major almost death experience.
No brake, but in pump it,
Yeah,
it's coming back.
Yeah, but where's
the oil?
It's really not safe driving a vehicle like this, but then again it's fun and it's some exciting, but still I'm off back home and to have a nice holiday, Christmas, and one thing, binge drinking is not good at all.
Hello my friend.
Hello, morning.
Morning. Early?
Too early.
Too early.
And no coffee.
Looking forward to Africa?
A bit nervous, apprehensive, but hey.
Stupid motherfucker yesterday just bumped our car.
What happened?
You can't park backwards. Men. It's all the same.
We want to go through the Atlas Mountains, but I didn't plan the route. It's Michael planned the route. I don't know where we go today.
Looking forward to Africa, Dominic?
I think so. It's good to be able to see it. And it was a bit disappointing having rain this morning, but we've got some blue sky above us, so it's going to be good.
How's the car going?
Like a dream. It's so quiet now. We keep having to rev just to check that it's still going, so we're going to get there.
She said it didn't really matter too much with the names on the ticket.
You tried to
so
be
she
cheap,
put me down as Helen.
Oh, lovely.
You want to borrow something?
No, I'm alright.
No?
So it's Stuart and Chris Clark, like they're married, and it's Andy and Helen.
There's one of the American guys speaks Spanish, and he's asked about 3 different people.
So what are you doing out there?
I don't know.
We got told to turn up here for 7:30 for the 9 o'clock ferry, and it seems that 7:30 wasn't early enough because we've been put to the back of the queue, and we'll be lucky to get on the 11 o'clock one by the looks. So yeah, happy days.
Lots of big queues there. No one knows what to do. Conflicting information. So
yeah, three different stories from 3 different officials.
Yes.
So if you want,
so we were told we don't need boarding cards. Now we're told we do need boarding cards, and somebody's just told us that if we can get all the passports and tickets together, we can actually jump the queue and we'll get sorted out at the back of the office. So
with a bit of backsheesh. No backsheesh.
First time to Africa. It's only my second continent, so I've been putting out a pin in the map.
Yeah.
Ticking out a few countries off. So yeah. I mean, this is where it really begins, isn't it?
The bad news is that
we do need boarding
probably will not be on this ferry. He says, oh no, it's a terrible day today. There's so much people, and
well, what they've been doing is they've been allowing cars
with
in.
these manual tickets. Yeah. We don't need the boarding cards.
The guy actually said he didn't really care about them. He was overwhelmed with Moroccans at the moment.
Yeah.
And
well, we got in the queue and there was near violence.
Yeah. Well, I was down there.
Hey Keith! Push Keith over here.
What's up?
Come here, man.
Marino. What song is
Let's show Frank on his birthday how we sing Happy Birthday in America.
Okay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Frankie. Happy birthday to you. May the dear Lord bless you. May the dear Lord bless you. May the dear Lord bless Frankie. May the dear Lord bless you. Hey, listen. Happy birthday, he's 26.
26, yeah.
Again.
They are killing the girl tonight, old man.
Thank you very much.
If we have enough time, we want to go via Fez, but now at the moment, I think we have sleeping at the border.
Here we come,
Here we
Africa.
come. Yeah.
You think
finally.
that's Africa?
Yeah, that's it. That's Africa. Yeah. Nice.
Where are you going to head tonight?
Fez.
Fez.
Yeah.
Through the Rift Mountains.
No, not through the Rift Mountains, because then we have to do that in dark, and that's not recommended by Lonely Planet due to drugs dealing and all that kind of stuff. So we are taking not the highway via the coast, but the one in between.
It's fun, isn't it? And it's damp. And what more do we want? We're on holiday. And it's a challenge. And we're not out of Europe yet.
Now they're trying to get them out of the queue again. But that's not as easy as it would have been in Germany or England. In Germany or England, the police comes to you, go out here, and they do it. But here, big of arguing, blah 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 blah. I don't know.
Watch out, these fuckers have got guns.
wearing these orange flight suits does help, because I was just stopping people like, okay, come
I'll help you with that.
It's a bit fucked. Give us a camel.
So how's the fan doing?
Betsy's doing very well today, actually. Yeah, she started first time, cold, but she started first time, and since we started out the brakes, that's what we need to do. We need to sort out the brakes, because
that's the handbrake work.
The handbrake, we don't know anymore, because we burnt it out going down that hill. Yeah, when we almost died. So we're not really sure whether the handbrake. But who needs a handbrake? You know.
So this is it, the end of the beginning, and the real adventure starts. Across this span of water lies Africa and the unknown. We'd already had many trials and tribulations just crossing Europe, and for sure there are many more to come. A few teams had flouted the rules and breezed down in quite good motors, but we, like the majority, were in a rust bucket. So on a miserable day in Tarifa, the brave, the stupid, the cheats and the orange babies boarded the Tangier ferry. Destination Africa.